Welcome to Global Sky Update. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for more updates. Everybody is looking for the secret behind the Philippines' richest politicians. What if I told you some politicians aren't just running a country, they're running fortunes so massive they could buy entire industries? Today, we're counting down the 10 wealthiest politicians in the Philippines for 2025. And trust me, the real stories behind their money will blow your mind. We've pulled the latest official documents, cross-referenced business records, and dug deep into their financial empires. This isn't just about who has the most cash, it's about the intersection of money and power at a level most people can't even imagine. From old money dynasties to self-made moguls, we're breaking down how these fortunes were built and what it means for the country. Get ready. What we've uncovered is crazier than you could ever imagine. Let's get into it. Number 10 is Ralph Recto, with a net worth of 658.5 million pesos. Recto's not just wealthy, he's a political chess master, now serving as Secretary of Finance, literally in charge of the country's wallet. Born into a powerful political family, he started with a massive head start and has held key positions: senator, congressman, and now cabinet. His wealth is a blend of inheritance and shrewd investments, growing steadily alongside his political influence. As finance secretary, he shapes national economic policy while managing his own fortune. Every move in his career has aligned with financial growth, a masterclass in strategic accumulation. The big question: how will his personal wealth influence his public decisions? With 658.5 million pesos and the nation's treasury in his hands, Recto is a prime example of money and power merging at the top. He's number 10, but his influence is top tier. At number 9, former Senate President Mike Zubiri boasts a net worth of 731.7 million pesos. Zubiri's family has dominated Bukidnon for generations, building wealth through agriculture and real estate. His recent fortune jump: smart real estate deals, selling properties at the market's peak. Zubiri's rise to Senate President gave him immense legislative power, especially valuable with his business interests. He's shaped laws that impact industries his family controls, fusing regional power with national influence. His 731.7 million peso fortune is proof of a dynasty that knows how to leverage land, timing, and influence. Zubiri is the kingpin of Mindanao, and his wealth fuels his political machine, a formidable force, both regionally and nationally. Number 8 is Emeline Aglipe Villar, with a net worth of 1.02 billion pesos. A respected lawyer and former congresswoman, she built her own career before marrying into the Villar dynasty, the richest political family in the country. Her net worth now reflects both her achievements and the colossal Villar business empire spanning real estate, retail, and utilities. As a former DOJ undersecretary, she brings deep legal connections to the table. Emeline is both an independent success and a key player in a super dynasty. Her 1.02 billion peso fortune is a testament to her dual identity, hard work and dynastic power combined. She's not just part of the dynasty, she's a powerhouse in her own right. Number 7. The People's Champ, Manny Pacquiao, with a net worth of 3.17 billion pesos. Pacquiao's journey is the ultimate rags to riches story, from poverty to global boxing superstar. He earned hundreds of millions in the ring, then turned his winnings into a business empire. Real estate, hotels, even a basketball league. Pacquiao didn't stop at sports. He leveraged his fame to become a congressman, senator, and even a presidential candidate. Unlike others on this list, he didn't inherit power. He built it, fueled by the support of millions. His fortune is the result of grit, global superstardom, and smart investments. Pacquiao is the living embodiment of the Filipino dream. His 3.17 billion peso wealth was earned, not inherited. He's a phenomenon, one of the most compelling stories in Philippine politics. From the ring to the Senate, Pacquiao's rise is legendary. Number 6. The Media King, Rafi Tulfo, with a net worth of 3.62 billion pesos. Tulfo built his fortune as a tough-talking broadcaster, turning public service into viral content. He mastered radio, TV, and social media, amassing millions of followers and turning views into serious ad revenue. Tulfo's brand of justice on demand resonated with the masses, making him a self-made media mogul. His leap to politics was natural. His audience became his voter base, propelling him to the Senate with record votes. Tulfo's story proves you don't need a dynasty to become a major player, just a massive audience and a message that connects. His 3.62 billion peso fortune is built on influence, not inheritance. He's the ultimate influencer, turning media power into political clout. Tulfo is a new breed of power player in the Philippines. He's redefined what it means to be both rich and influential. Number 5. The Golden Son, Mark Villar, with a net worth of 3.78 billion pesos and zero liabilities. As the richest senator, Mark is the heir to the Villar empire, real estate, retail and more. Groomed for power, he's held top roles including Secretary of Public Works, overseeing the country's biggest infrastructure push. His political and business interests are deeply intertwined, raising questions about conflicts of interest. Now a senator, he focuses on infrastructure and economic development, areas where his family's businesses thrive. Mark operates from a position of pure financial strength, no debts, no favors owed. He's the living link between the Villar fortune and national policy. With 3.78 billion pesos, Mark Villar is the embodiment of dynastic succession. He wields both immense wealth and political influence. Number 4 is Zaldico, with a net worth of 5.23 billion pesos. A Bicol-based businessman, Co built a diverse empire, construction, energy, and even the company supplying driver's license cards. His rise in Congress was meteoric, quickly becoming chairman of the powerful Appropriations Committee. This role gave him control over the national budget, a position of immense power. But Co's career has been dogged by controversy, including scrutiny over his business dealings and budget role. The pressure led to his resignation as committee chair, raising even more questions. Co's story is a dramatic example of how business wealth can rocket you to political power, but also bring intense scrutiny. His 5.23 billion peso fortune is both a ticket to influence and a magnet for controversy. Number 3. The Old Money Prince, Jules Ledesma IV, with a net worth of 6.17 billion pesos. Ledesma is a scion of Negros Occidental's sugar aristocracy. His wealth is inherited, rooted in generations of land ownership. Unlike others, he didn't build a fortune. He was born into one. Ledesma made headlines by publicly declaring his massive net worth, claiming it proved he wasn't in politics for the money. His political career is less about lawmaking, more about representing the old elite. Ledesma symbolizes the enduring power of the landed aristocracy in the Philippines. His 617 billion peso fortune is a legacy of land, power, and social standing. He doesn't fight for a seat at the table. His family has owned it for over a century. Number 2. The Port King, Michael Mikey Romero, with a net worth of 7.86 billion pesos. Romero controls the flow of goods in and out of the Philippines through his company, Global Port, one of the country's largest port operators. His terminals handle a huge share of national cargo, giving him a strategic chokehold on the economy. Romero's empire extends to aviation, mining, energy, and even professional basketball. As a party-list congressman, he advocates for policies that benefit logistics and trade. Romero's business acumen and political influence make him a fixture at the top of this list. His 7.86 billion peso fortune is built on controlling critical infrastructure. He's a modern tycoon who's turned business power into political clout. But he's not number 1. Number 1. The matriarch of billions, Cynthia Villar, with a declared net worth of 8.51 billion pesos. But the real story? Her family's true net worth is estimated at over 300 billion pesos. Cynthia is the financial architect of the Villar empire, turning a small business into the real estate giant, Vista Land. She was the CFO, building the dynasty from the ground up, not just marrying into money, but creating it. With zero liabilities, her wealth is pure and unencumbered, giving her unmatched independence in the Senate. As chair of the Agriculture and Food Committee, she wields immense influence over sectors where her family has major interests. Constant scrutiny and conflict of interest accusations haven't dented her power. Cynthia Villar is in a league of her own. Her fortune dwarfs everyone else in politics. She's the co-founder of a business empire and matriarch of a political dynasty. Her declared wealth is just the tip of a colossal iceberg, cementing her as the most powerful and richest politician in the Philippines. So, there you have it, the 10 wealthiest politicians in the Philippines, where money and power are deeply intertwined. Their fortunes shape laws, influence elections, and direct the country's future. The concentration of such wealth raises big questions about democracy and fairness. Understanding who these power players are is the first step toward transparency and accountability. What do you think? Were you shocked by the numbers? Let us know in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the real stories behind the headlines. Thanks for watching.